Good day and welcome back to Everything Windows. This time we aren't going to do any videos at all, like not Windows mods review or not experiment, but we're now on the voice chat. So this is going to be like a weekly voice chat. So if you want to join us, well, us four and maybe more people joining for the next week, be sure to join the Everything Windows Discord server. The link will be in the description and the pinned comments. So that's enough for my introduction. Yeah, sorry if I quite messed up. So we're now in here in the Everything Windows Discord server. So everything in the voice chat, say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Greetings.
Hey, yeah, greetings. Yeah, geometric is different like that. So before we go into any topics, we have to know who is in the voice chat as of now. So we're going to introduce the members of the voice chat one by one. So the first one is going to be Geometric. Introduce yourself. Who are you and what's your interest or something like that? Yeah, go introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, I am Geometric and I am a YouTuber and also a fan maker within the Philippine television community. I also do a lot of Windows stuff. I don't know, I've been in the tech community for the past at least a year or so, or maybe further than that. But nonetheless, I'm here because I want to listen to everyone right here. I want to listen to everyone, you know, blah blah. Something. And that's pretty much it for me.
Yep. Thanks Geometric for the introduction. And the second person you maybe heard a lot of times, and I don't want to talk that much, but let the person introduce himself. Go ahead.
So my name is Ojas. I am Rectify 11 head dev. Like you might know me, you know, like Ewin has made a lot of videos on my mods. I've been doing this stuff like since this 2020, and I started Rectify 11 in like October 2021, and it's been like 1 year, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this stuff. I guess, yeah.
Yep. Thank you for introduction, Ojas. Next one is you not really heard him outside of Discord. Yeah, because he's most active to Discord. Hello, xodus. Introduce yourself. Who are you and what are you working on? Stuff like that.
Hello, my name is xodus. I'm a tech passionate person. I like tinkering with computers, beta testing software, then exploring them. I'm not into YouTube, but yeah, that's what I do most of the time, and I play games. Sorry for my voice, it's a bit rusty.
Yep, no worries about that. So after the introduction, after you know these people, maybe we just want to know like a bit further about these three people. Maybe some of the people in here are working on a project or something like in the upcoming videos if they have a YouTube channel, or maybe any other stuff. So if anyone want to like showcase a project or like something that you are working on at the moment, you can showcase yourself one by one. You can talk and you can share the screen for what you are working on at this time.
I don't have much to showcase because like it's not in the state of actually showing, because I'm working on the theme. Like I can like talk about it. Is it okay?
Alright, that's alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm working on the there was like concepts from like Hillel Cooperman about Longhorn from 2003,
Yep.
PDC 2003. So I'm basically transforming Windows 7 into something like that. Because Windows 7 has a lot of potential, and like some people say you could have based it on like actual Longhorn 4074, but like I believe that it's kind of stupid because like Longhorn isn't like 4074 isn't really stable or like, and there are a lot of limitations. With 7, I can see like I have control over everything. I can have everything almost one like that, except a few things which are okay, to be honest. Uh, yeah, I am working on the theme, but I will showcase it later on.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the project you
yes,
are working on now. What
right
about
now.
other
Yeah.
people? Like Geometric or Xodus, maybe you are
Actually,
what?
actually, I've been work. Actually, maybe in the time that Windows 8.1 ends support, me and Aspir will have to, we will have a collaboration about the end of support of Windows 8.1 soon. That's for soon, though. However,
So,
and also I've been working on those fan-made stuff for the past like few
probably,
hours now.
yeah. So probably if Windows 8 is out of support, maybe you can like, yeah, as you said, like make a collaboration video, about like what Windows 8 have been like impacted, like normal activities and stuff, right?
Yeah, like how it impacted the world and how it impacted the history of Windows in itself.
True.
Yeah,
As well as my experience, considering the fact I've been using Windows 8.1 for like at least 3 months in this year alone.
yeah,
I actually still main Windows 8.1 on this laptop. Like the laptop I'm performing voice chat right now, it has Windows 8. I mean, I installed it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Yes.
you made Windows 8.1. Well,
Yes.
how many,
Yes.
like, since when or like how many months up until now you are using
Since
Windows 8.1?
since April.
Since
Also,
April.
yeah,
Mm.
I just bought a wireless mouse in April. So like because touchpad doesn't work, drivers I guess. So that's why I use like this mouse, USB mouse.
Yeah, I see that. So, Zodis, do you have any project that you're going to showcase or something like that? I think that is.
Natives.
Yeah, I think that's not.
Yes.
So, we're going to like make a hot take because this
All right.
is going to be like we've gone through this for the past year, and I want to know your full opinion. Like, we're going to exchange our minds of what do you think this is for this topic. So we are going to talk about Windows 11 in general. So if you have any opinions about Windows 11 or maybe something that contradicts one or another, you can like chat it in here. So let's start off with my opinion. Windows 11 is like it has potential for the design. On the design wise, it is quite great, but the thing is Microsoft, like, they already went with Windows 10 for the past 4 years, but the thing is they made a hot take to made a new version just to overhaul the interface, and everything that is already used to, people aren't just getting used to, because like the start button at the center or something like that, and like the, what you want to call it, the notepad and pane is going to like default app or something like that. Everything's that are on Windows 11 is very like too overhauled in my opinion, because it doesn't just really get used to a lot of people who are already used to Windows 10. Because I have some people that are already using Windows 11 on their actual machine, and there's like, wow, Windows 11 is so slow. Yeah, it's something like that. Well, they already get used to Windows
Yeah.
being slow or something like that, but in my opinion, it is very too overhauled, and but it is potential in design wise. And one issue that I really just very complaining about is the inconsistency is still
Yeah.
like,
Yes, inconsistency.
Yes. That's what
Microsoft with its inconsistencies, my favorite.
you know, like the dialer.exe is still intact on Windows 11. The fact that telephone is not on the computer for like since 2009 or 2010. We aren't using telephone anymore to connect to the internet, or Maybe we already have our cell phone or
The
our
MS styles, like
handphone.
the MS. Yeah. You want to continue, I
No, no,
guess.
no, no, no. You can.
All right.
Right.
So,
I would also like to express my opinions on Windows 11.
all right.
Firstly, I would like to say kudos to Microsoft that 22H2 is actually more like RTM than itself. It's not as update compared to the last version. I would say that. But
Yeah.
Microsoft needs to fix more issues, you know. I'm guessing that some of the features might be added for this month actually because you know the tabs are probably still being implemented.
I actually like, yeah, I agree on your opinion. Like 22H2 is more like finished version than the RTM 21H2. But if Microsoft would have wanted to fix Windows 11, why didn't they just spread all the support to every PC that is imaginable? Like, why they really limit their self into Intel 8th gen or newer, like AMD Zen 3 or higher, or why they really want to limit like that? If they really want to fix Windows 11, why don't they just do the support for like almost all PC imaginable?
Yeah.
Like,
I think I have a
Assuming-
possible explanation.
Actually, I think Microsoft has a bit of a point here, considering that some laptops might not even optimize themselves for Windows 11 in itself. I mean, why do you think there are actually complaints that you know that Windows 11 is slow on some computers, even unsupported ones?
Because
And even
that
supported
seems-
ones.
That seems. I was gonna say, yeah, Microsoft did make it like they wanted to I guess, but maybe it kind of sounds like a Windows 11 problem, like Windows 11 not being optimized for the even 7th gen hardware. You know, it looks more like a Windows problem than the hardware problem, in my opinion. Like to I know how to explain it in English, but like maybe they wanted to make users think that Windows 11 isn't slow just by disallowing them to run them on like you know a little bit like older hardware. I guess older than 2017 or something. I think 7th gen. I think.
but
My explanation my explanation is probably not that clear, but I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I guess.
yeah, I really
You know
don't
what's
understand.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what's funny? If you
Yeah.
upgrade to Windows 11
Yeah.
on on an unsupported system,
Yes.
you can't even run Valorant.
What?
It's so
Yeah,
funny. My
yeah, they-
friend was complaining that Windows
Yes.
11 would not run Valorant because TPM and stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That-
I think.
Yeah,
That is so funny. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Unsupported
Why they
systems cannot
really
even
wanna
run
do that?
Valorant.
Yeah.
I don't
they-
know.
they-
Valorant was probably because some. I mean, sure, Windows
Yeah.
10, you can run Valorant without no problem. But you go to Windows 11 on an unsupported system,
Yes.
Valorant doesn't work. It doesn't even open.
What?
Yeah,
Maybe
It just
they-
gives
they,
a random error.
They have
Maybe they
enforced
really
a lot
do
of
on-
unnecessary things.
yeah.
Valorant kinda relies on TPM 2.0. I have a Windows, an i5 6500 PC, and Valorant works well on Windows 11.
What?
It does open.
What?
There are some flukes
Yeah, but
where
only
it
because
doesn't
they
want to run.
actually specifically ask you for TPM, like TPM 2.0.
Pretty sure it's just anti-cheat. I think. It's
Oh
more
yeah,
for Valorant.
it's probably
Yeah,
just
yeah. I
anti-cheat.
think it's anti-cheat or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
to be fair, well, in case of like anti-cheat, why they really want to like embed it to the TPM? Why didn't they just like use Battle Eye like Fortnite
That's
does?
what I. That's what I also.
I don't know what's
like,
with Microsoft. I don't
Yeah.
know what's with them.
They really
Same.
just wanna like
Yeah.
brainwash ourselves to really just stick into a TPM or something like that. I just don't know what in their mind.
Yeah.
I've used Windows 11 one time and I downgraded to Windows 8.1 after that.
I have Windows
have a
11
bit
on
of
my second
experience with
laptop.
Windows 8. I mean Windows 11.
Mhm.
It's slightly slower compared to what operating system I've been using.
I think it's
Back
because
then.
of the new Win UI is it looks beautiful, but like the
It's
actual,
Resource hoarder,
intense.
it's not
as I would say.
it's not
Yes.
optimized. It's not optimized. It looks beautiful. It is pretty. I really like the design, but like first of all, it's unoptimized, and second of all, it's inconsistent.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually,
that's what I thought too.
Yeah. Like
actually, I believe
yeah.
that I have a bit of criticism about Windows 8. I mean, no, Windows 8, 11.
Yeah.
One thing is that Microsoft has been trying their best to convert like at least even Paint, Notepad, and Task Manager. They became UWP apps, and the problem with
Yeah.
that is that for all computers, it would run like shit. It would run
Yeah.
like dog crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
And
would,
yeah.
my
Well,
problem is like my problem is more like I don't know how to explain, but like see, they are putting layers upon layers upon layers of code, and I think this is also what makes everything unoptimized. Like if you see the Explorer, it's like a, like I don't know how does it, like it's a blend between like modern UI and the classic UI. And same goes for the Task Manager. They're not like doing like one how to say, but like a unified I think engine or something. You know, I hope you understand. Like they have like yeah, they slap like layers of new code and of new design while keeping the old stuff intact. I know it's for backwards compatibility, but like I think they should keep a balance between backwards compatibility and consistency, in my opinion.
yeah, I thought so.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
remember when Windows 11 is like a few months release, and there are so many issues like about the memory leak or performance drop very
Mhm.
hard. Yeah, that's because of layers upon layers of code, and
Yes.
that's what I
It's
really think of.
unoptimized. It makes things unoptimized. I mean, I do understand they have to do backwards compatibility, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not that expert programmer or something, but like I'm pretty sure there are better ways to achieve backwards compatibility than just slapping layers upon layers, which I disagree. Yeah, they can do something better for backwards compatibility stuff, I think.
To be honest, I
Yes.
personally about backwards compatibility.
Mhm.
Linux is more backwards compatibility in my personal opinion. I've tried so many Linux version, like starting from Ubuntu, from to Slackware to Manjaro
Yeah.
Linux. Yeah, they really there are versions
Yeah.
that for
To
like
be
high
fair,
end hardware, and there are version
yeah,
for like low end hardware. They are really just being
yeah.
backwards compatible. They're really optimized. Like, what about Windows? Windows has already been
But
like,
to be fair,
yeah,
I don't think it's an apple to apple comparison, because like Linux is open source and Windows is proprietary and closed source. So
yes,
I don't think I really agree here, but like I still think that they could still do better with the backwards compatibility while keeping the consistency. Especially, you guys know the MS styles, the Windows 11 MS styles look very bad. Like the scroll bars are uh, the the scroll bars are inconsistent. The buttons are
Even the caption buttons are
yes,
inconsistent. Like
yes,
if you are on light mode and dark mode, the
yeah,
highlights are different.
yes, the I think the maximize
they should drink
button,
water.
yeah, the maximize button has smaller highlight than the rest of the two buttons. So that's why. And tech development, I mean, it kind of self promotion, but like in tech development, we did make a better MS styles. That, I mean, it isn't one like WinUI, but like it makes it look very close to like WinUI. At least make it bearable.
yeah. I just really,
Yes.
oh my. At the end of the day, Microsoft, you know the recent like leak of the new Windows 11 UI, and they
Yeah.
what were they thinking? They haven't really fixed performance on Windows 11, and they really just freaking went to made an overhaul UI all over again, which I say that really does looks like Mac OS, because
Yeah.
well, Mac OS minus like the
I
top
wish.
bar.
Even I wish if they copied macOS. I really wish it. it would have, I mean, kinda. I mean, it would have killed the backwards compatibility, but it would have been very consistent, to be honest. And Mac OS, I mean, I'm pretty sure some people disagree with me. But I'm pretty sure like Mac OS also has a lot of like good things in it as well. To be honest, I wish if they actually made it like Mac OS. To be honest, I mean, yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, well, comparing
Yes.
to macOS has
Uh huh.
like much of the like compatibility, like backwards compatibility,
Yes.
because in my analogy, as far as I know, like Mac is
Yes.
only in Apple ecosystem, so Mac has iMac, like MacBook,
Yep.
yeah, they only have that. So in simple explanation, Apple has the control
Yeah.
over like ecosystem. So if
Mhm.
they want to run on, let's just say, Mac OS High Sierra, even though they're
Yep.
already in Mac OS like Monterey, they still
Mhm.
offer the compatibility because they knew what hardware are still running High Sierra that are
Yes.
capable. That's what that's what the plus point for Mac. But for Windows,
Yep.
it's too much. There are so many hardware
Yes.
aside from
Yes.
laptops, tablets, computers, and even
Oh,
servers.
please. You don't wanna
But to
you
be
don't
honest,
wanna count
yeah. Mhm.
how many gadgets you run Windows with.
It's
Like
true.
even phones you can run Windows in.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw like the Gus 3300s like porting Windows to Surface Duo. That's yeah,
Yeah.
there are so many
But
things
I
that
would
run Windows.
I would want to make a point here, but like see, whenever sometimes I criticize like the icons being inconsistent, like they're like literally Windows XP or Windows 7 icons all over the place, and the
Yeah.
MS styles being kinda terrible, you know.
Yeah,
They say that Microsoft has to keep the backwards compatibility, but let me just tell you, icons and MS styles just have literally no effect on backwards compatibility. At least for most part, they literally like. In fact, they even do better by making everything look modern. If you make all the icons like modernized, but as far as I'm aware, they have like literally no effect on backwards compatibility. They could literally do it. To be honest, they have everything to do it.
yeah.
Microsoft.
Speaking about like icons, I'ma just like
Yep.
we just don't like move on to Windows 11. Let's just say you are in Windows 10, and if you happen to notice that icons that aren't just really, you know, like icons that so many things that are left it out from up to Windows 3.1, that is so annoying. Yeah, I
Yep.
right now I'm looking at shell32.dll icons.
Uh-huh.
There are so many XP icons such as like the network drive, internet drive, the shutdown icon, you probably know, the favorite icon,
Yeah.
the tree icon, you know, like so many things that are
Yep.
left it out from Windows XP.
Yep. And
You know what?
there's
I've
regarding
checked too much of it. I've checked too much of it. I've seen all of the icons.
yeah.
It's so much leftovers. Microsoft was probably lazy trying to
It's true.
change
Let's just say
them,
too
and
lazy.
probably
Let me just
change only the important ones.
guys,
Like
let me just tell you one thing. Do you know the like Alt F4 shutdown dialog box?
Oh yeah,
The-
yeah. I'ma just
yeah.
Windows D first.
So Yep.
F4, of course.
yes.
yeah, so there's a small PC icon on that dialog box, you know.
Yep.
Now let me just tell you, imageres.dll and shell32 already have a PC icon in them.
What?
But the shutdown but the PC icon in shutdown dialog box is coming from a whole separate DLL only for that one icon, the shutdown ux.dll. Like
What?
they could just use.
Can you type it in the chat right now because I want to see it in my eyes, for sure.
All right. You can try it yourself even.
What?
If you have any.
Is it on System
if you have-
32?
No. Okay, so the thing is, if you open the Alt F4 dialog box or the shutdown dialog box, you can see the small PC icon in it.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. that PC icon is not coming from Shell 32 or the images. It's coming from a whole dedicated DLL for just for that one icon.
What
If
is
you
the name of the DLL?
shutdownux.dll.
Is
Just
it on
one icon.
System
Just
32?
yeah. It's in System 32. Yes. You can check it yourself.
UX.dll.
UX.
Yeah, I found it.
Open it in the source app
For
if you
freakness
can.
sake. Yes, you
Yeah.
are right. There's just
Mhm.
one
Yes.
icon for one
Yes.
window. I'ma just
Yeah.
send the picture
For-
to
Do it.
the voice chat.
Do it.
Yeah.
I wanna send this
So
very hard.
yes.
Like for sure.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, do it. So so that's my complaint with Windows in general.
There it
Like
is.
they don't use they don't use one unified database for the icon, but like one separate DLL for every icon. Like they could easily use Shell 32. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. They could
For freakness
yeah,
sake,
they
why
could
did they
easily-
really just use one icon? For
that's what I'm saying. They could easily use PC icon from Shell 32 or ImageRes. In Windows 11, they didn't really update the icon in Shutdown UX. So in Windows 11, that box still has the Windows 10 icon.
For the love of God, why did
Yes.
they really want to do that in the first place? I literally just
Yeah.
going insane now because
Yep.
that is how
And
like
that's-
messed up Windows at this point.
Yeah, that's just one thing. I mean, I find this thing overall very redundant. Like you
Yeah.
make like one DLL for each icon. Instead, you could just make a one big database of all the icons. In fact, you could even like make them like
it would,
yeah,
it would reduce the clutter on DLLs, like the icons,
yep,
and there will be
And-
like in one place.
yeah. And
But
I don't think
since 1903,
Yeah.
since version 1903 of Windows 10,
yeah.
they moved the DLLs to .mun files on the
But-
system resources.
That makes actually that thing makes it even worse because
And
because the thing is-
on the
Yeah.
system 32, they use an image res which is like low in a lower capacity, like in
Yes.
kilobytes instead of in megabytes, like 1-2 megabytes, which contains like all the icons.
Yeah.
No, this since version 1903, they changed to .mun, which there are the icons for Windows 10,
Yes.
and it still applies to this day.
Yep, it does. But Exodus, the thing is, I think this thing made it even worse, at least for now. That because if you can see, not all of the DLLs have been transferred to MUNs. You know, like they're like pretty much like dangling
Yeah.
in the middle. Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
because
have-
I think it might break some apps which depend on image res.
So
Oh,
they
oh.
really just
It may
stick
not-
on the
like-
if it works, don't touch it. Maybe they really stick into that principle.
they stick, they have
Like
stuck
if
in it
Paint
too
broke,
much.
don't fix it.
They are doing this too much, in my opinion. It's like I can agree that if it's broke, if it's not broke, then don't touch it. But like this, I mean, but it's kind of hypocritical if you look at look at it on a bigger perspective. Like if they really had this in mind, they wouldn't have created Windows 11 or even Windows 10 or any newer thing in the first place. If it's broke, then don't touch it. Then don't create Windows 11 at all, bro. Right?
Yeah, I'ma just say
Dude.
one thing and just
Yeah.
tell us what do you think. More icons .dll. I just want to say that.
Yes.
More
Yeah.
icons
.dll,
.dll. That really took me very insane. They're really still
Yeah,
keeping
I also-
MS-DOS
Hilarious.
icon on the
Hilarious.
freaking Windows 10.
It's hilarious.
also on
Hilarious.
Windows
Also,
11.
let's not
It's-
forget the
Yeah.
extensions that are from Windows 9X,
Yeah.
PIF, and other stuff.
Yes. Moreover,
They're still keeping
I also want
that.
you to look into another DLL. It's called WPDSHX.dll. Let me just type the
WPDSHX.dll. Yup.
no. Let me. I'm typing.
Yeah. I've already in that. Is that like including Windows
Yeah.
XP battery icon or something like that?
Windows
Come
XP battery
on.
icons, some
Yeah.
Windows 7 tablet icons, and in Windows 11 it's also the same stuff. In Windows 11,
Why?
it's yeah.
Why?
Okay, in this, since there are many icons, it's maybe okay. But I also want you to look it into another DLL. It's called WPD underscore CI dot DLL
WPD
underscore CI dot
underscore
DLL.
CI.
Yes.
Okay, I'ma just screenshot this. I have no comments about that. I'ma just screenshot this for
I
the love
know,
of God.
bruh. Yes, one DLL for one icon. Let me tell you, they could use they could easily use some, like a bigger database for like the portable devices icon. Bruh.
My question is this only one?
Yes,
Why?
yes, that's what I also wonder about. Yep, just one icon,
Own.
bruh.
I think they really still stick into
Yeah.
that, even if in Windows
Yeah.
11. Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
They have Windows, they have it in Windows 11 too. Like Windows 11, in Windows 11, everything, all the DLLs are pretty much unchanged, except Shell 32
They never
and
changed it.
imageless.
That's funny.
And even Shell 32 is like half, like kind of dangling in the middle. Like half of it is refurbished and half of it is not.
So that's how inconsistency Windows
Yep.
11 has. Even we don't touch Windows 11. Even on Windows 10, it is already still sortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in maybe it's kind of acceptable in Windows 7. Of course, these are Windows 7 icons, so it's okay. But like in Windows 8 also, it's acceptable because
Yeah, they
in,
still
in
have
Windows 8
Windows
most
7
of the
iconish. Yeah.
yeah, all the icons are pretty much Windows 7, except like two icons, like drive icon and the update icon. But all of them are pretty much Windows 7. But in Windows 10 and 11, it becomes slightly worse, and Windows 11 is it's like
Too
worst,
much.
you know.
It's too much.
Yep. Yep. And I'm not saying they should update all of them, but like at least the ones that are not unused should be updated. Like I know they're like they prevent like they refrain from changing unused stuff because it will take a lot of time. But like things that are used, like the phone icon, this is literally used as a phone icon. If you connect your phone, chances are that it will use this icon from WPDCI. Maybe they
Wait,
should
really?
change these.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just connect my phone
Yep.
right now. I'm gonna just test this real
It's
quick.
not, yeah, it's not confirmed, but like I think if you set it to media transfer or something, I think then it will use
Yeah,
it. But
I'm-
it also depends on
I'm
your
on
phone.
I wanna connect
Uh,
my phone to here. So
Yeah, they when I plugged my phone, they I think it was like a drive icon, like with a blue LED as the icon, and it was like a Vista icon.
Ah, yeah.
And then when it updated the driver, it went to the phone icon for Windows 11.
Oh, like, yeah.
But
I mean,
before Windows 11, they used the Zune icon.
Zune icon. I mean, do you have any screenshot or something regarding that, or like because I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah.
what
I
icon
see
you
this.
mean.
Yeah. You're right. But
What?
it's not as close as what it was on the DLL, but it is.
Yeah. Actually, it also depends on your phone's model because Windows treats different phones differently. Like some phones are treated as portable devices, some as media transfer devices, some as simple just storage drives. So so it's kind of grayish on that side.
Well, the multimedia devices, I got mine, but it doesn't really have the same icon. But your point is
Can you show?
quite right. But I lost it. I'm just
Alright.
that's my personal stuff, so I don't really want to screenshot it because it is already being censored.
You can just blur everything except the icon, you know.
Maybe I just send the icon.
Yeah, that's good enough. Good
I'm
enough.
gonna just go to devices and printers, if I remember correctly. Yep,
Yep.
there it is. Alright, so scroll.
Speaking of devices and printers, Let me tell you, like for devices, there's already a big database. It's called DDoRes.dll.
What?
DDoRes. So the basically icons that are used in the devices and
What's
printers
the name?
control
Maybe you
panel.
can send it in the chat.
DDoRes or DDoS, whatever. So this is basically a big database for the icons that are used in the device center.
Alright, I'm gonna just type it.
Yep.
DDoRes.dll.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
This is reasonable because it's a big database, but this DDoRes literally has a phone icon in it, so I don't know what was the need of WPD-CI and WPD-SHX,
Oh yeah.
right? Yep.
Goodness sake. But
It's
well,
kind of outrageous.
but I see the DLL. It contains still the Windows 8 icons.
Yep, it does. I think it was used for like the Metro settings app. I think maybe I could be
But-
wrong here, but like
But in Windows 11,
Yeah.
they kinda abominate
yeah,
that.
yeah. Kind of. In Windows 11, DDoRes was kind of updated. Like only a few icons were changed to Windows 11 style, but like most of them were still Windows 10/Windows 7 icons.
Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe we are. Let's just say we are just having too much for Windows 11, so we are back. We are going into like some kind of a games because we just it just really I just completely mind blown of how like unstable Windows 11 is at this point. So we're just going to move on because if we are talking about Windows 11, just Windows 11, it is going to take a long
Yeah.
time. Maybe 2 or
I
3
do
hours.
agree.
So,
I do agree.
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
yeah.
This could contribute to your like the Windows 11 series. I think the Windows 11 story or whatever you're working on. I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I can contribute a lot to it, like because during development of Rectify 11, I have encountered so much DLLs in my entire life, like so many DLLs, and I know what they're like, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe you can like, yeah.
Alright, so we are moving on to games. So I'm about to send 5 screenshots of a random Windows build, and your task is to guess from what build is this, or maybe closer to what build is this introduced on. So if you're going to do fast, you can talk in the chat, like talk literally talking, or maybe if you're just like don't really wanna do that, you can type it in the voice chat. So in the voice chat, I will like highlight who's the closest or who's the right one. But the thing is, don't look it up on the internet, just a random guess. Maybe you already know that. So the first screenshot is, this is from like the 9X Windows. So let's see if you all can guess. The image is about yep, there it is. From what build of Windows is this? 3 of you. If some of you guess closest or the right one.
I don't really know because I never tried like
I
much
would
of.
say Memphis,
Mhm.
like early builds of Windows 98.
Yeah, it could be an early build of Windows 98. It could be. It could possibly be an early
Because
build.
Windows 98 is like the first version of Windows who added like the APM, aka ACPI,
Yeah.
for
So
certain
your guess
devices.
is Windows, like Windows 98 development build.
Yeah,
Are you sure
could
about
be-
the answer?
Yeah, it could be. It could be that.
You don't want to change
could
the
be.
answer?
I think it's like 14. I think it's like 1400, like in that range.
So Geometric and xodus is locking on the answer of Windows Memphis, like Windows 98 development, like around 1400-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about Ojas?
I don't really know because I haven't tried much of like pre-XP betas, So
Yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the answer is nothing's right. All of you are
Oh,
wrong. Oh my goodness. I'ma just send the link to the true
Hell
one.
for me.
It is from Windows ME, the early Windows ME.
Okay, what the hell?
Yes.
Oh.
Because let me just explain this.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Let me just explain this. This shutdown screen is like introduced to kind of remove the real mode function from MS-DOS. So to make Windows ME apart from DOS. So that is why there is that boot screen, like the shutdown screen.
Also note about that screen is that when it appears, it will do a chime sound in PC speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, the sound it will do in PC speaker.
Ah, yeah, I see that. So far, none of you got the scores, so because it went very far from Windows Memphis to Windows ME. So I'ma
If
send
you
what?
Yeah, if you do like something post XP, then I think I can answer it
Well,
quite well.
for the next
post
this
XP.
next
Yep.
picture is
I
post
could do modern.
XP.
I could do modern.
Next one is post XP for sure. I'ma just send
Post
this-
Nice.
Yeah, post XP.
Could be
Yep.
Longhorn.
Best.
Who knows? Who knows? 3, 2,
Find out. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1. It's loading the picture. Yup, there it is.
Oh,
What build is
4015.
this?
4015.
Ah, Ojas got the
4015.
right one. Ojas got
Yeah.
first. Well,
Yeah.
Damn.
what
Yep.
4015 is this?
This is the leaked one, I guess.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
What build
yeah.
lab is this from? It is 415, but what build lab is this from?
I think it's Labo 6. No, not Labo 6. It's main. It's main, I think. Labo 6 isn't leaked. I think it's main.
Are you sure about that?
I think so.
Alright.
Think so.
So, Ojas got 1
Yeah.
because it is right. It is Windows Longhorn
Oh.
build 415, the main build lab. Alright, so it is quite an easy one. The third one,
Main is literally the one that is leaked.
yeah. So this third one, it is recently leaked, so probably you'll know what build is this. So I'm going to.
Alright.
This is not post XP, but this is recently leaked. 3, 2,
Could be.
1. It is processing. There it is. What build is this?
Oh boy.
Windows 3.0 build,
I
33.
mean, it's something from
Yeah,
the 3.0 era. I think it's from the 3.0
Zodus
era.
got first. What is your answer? Oh my goodness.
Windows 3.0 build 33.
I
Windows
also had the same answer.
3.0 build 33. Is that the right answer? Yeah, I have to say because it is. Alright, so I'm gonna just go to make sure that it is Windows 3.0 build 33. So let's see
Oh, shit.
if the answer is right.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
alright, Xodus is right. It is Windows 3.0 build
Nice.
33. So you got the
I also
answer.
answered the same. I
But-
also got the right answer though. I answered the
Ojas,
same time as him.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you're too late to answer that. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. I guess.
Alright, so the next
Yeah.
one, the fourth screenshot is this is from 9x build, but it is closer to like I just don't want to give that much clue. This is one of like what do you want to call it? Like one clue reveals the obvious answer. So going to 3, 2, 1, go! What build is this? Has anybody already
Actually,
got the
no,
answer?
because I
Okay.
actually know because Windows 95 or something, I guess.
Oh, come on. Don't answer it from the
98.
chat box.
Yeah.
Xodus actually answered from the chat box.
Mhm.
Yeah, Xodus already answered that, so it is like yeah. So Xodus, maybe you can tell us why you answer it is Windows 98 build 1400.
Because of show desktop.
Yep, that is
It's like the
because,
show desktop on the taskbar.
Yep, yep, that's right. That is because of the Windows now, like the show desktop button. Well, I think the funny fact is that Windows already introduced like the show desktop button as back as 1998, but they don't really just put the button in that position until Windows 7 in 2009. Like the hell. Alright, so Ojas got 1, Xodus got 2,
Yes.
Matrick got 0, but no worries, no worries. So this is the last one. This is the last one. Trust me, this is also a clue, like, quite obvious. So, starting in 3, 2, 1, go! What is this? Has anybody already got the answer?
No.
No, don't
No, yep.
Google it. Don't Google it. Just like straight up from what you want to call this?
I'm not Googling.
Straight up like thought from what build is this? Anybody still not getting the answer?
NT5 build 1515.
Okay, Xodus answers
Guys,
Windows
Googling.
5. My goodness. Windows NT 5.0 build 1515. What about the other? So anybody hasn't really got the exact answer? Alright, so maybe anybody doesn't really get the right answer. So it is Windows 2000. Well, back then it is called NT 5.0. Build, you guessed it, build 1515. I think Xodus, just be honest. Are you googling for the build?
Yes, he is.
Because I don't think.
I'm guilty because I use those builds.
Okay.
Is it because like the upgrading sagas and stuff that you
Yeah.
were working on?
Yeah.
But to be fair, if that doesn't have to be like that exact build, you guess it right. I'm still like quite quite sus. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
so far in this weekly chat, Ojas got 1, Xodus got 3, and Geometric got 0. But no worries, no worries. Next week there'll be like more games like about this guessing Windows build. But maybe in the next week, maybe we can like guess what feature is this introduced from or something like that. So, what do you think of like any of those 5 guesses? Are people still like, are you guys still questioning about like why is it really like the Windows ME build 23.3.2 still fooling you to think that is Memphis?
Because Memphis was like the build which added the ACPI support.
Yeah.
hence why it does something like fooling to think that it's Windows Memphis. Alright, so this has come to an end, but if you wanna like say your opinion about something, just tell us now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There is dog shit. Not even joking.
What?
Is anybody not really have that much opinion, or is it come to an end?
I think I might have something to showcase, I guess. The Longhorn thing, because I'm I'm kind
Go
of
ahead, go ahead.
maybe because I'm starting up the VM now because I was making something like right now, just
Yeah.
testing how it goes.
Maybe
If
you
it is-
can some
if it-
screenshots.
yeah.
Maybe.
If it is
you are
if it is
not able to-
showcaseable,
Yeah.
yeah. If it's showcaseable, then I will then I will I guess show it. I guess yeah. So
Yeah.
it kind of looks
yeah.
crap. It kind of looks crap right now, to be honest, because I am like in the middle of it. If you can see, like I'm kind of
Alright,
making
I'ma
it
just
like
full screen
closer to
this if I
the
can.
what? Yeah.
I'm about to full screen. Oh yeah, I can do full
Yeah.
screen. Yep.
Yeah. So right now it kind of looks bad, but because especially I will add the Aurora in the preview pins later on. But like let me just also start the sidebar.
So can you explain like
Yeah.
further what is the mod really the purpose?
Basically replicating the Hillel concept.
Yep, I see that. Oh, the sidebar is running now. Yeah, there's the sidebar.
Yeah. Sorry. Somebody was calling me. Now I'm okay. So let me just send you a few screenshots, I guess,
Yep.
in the chat.
Yep. Go ahead. Alright, I'll just do
Yep.
this.
So let me just
and,
download
yeah.
the screenshots. If I can find the right image. Yep, here it is. So open. It's a WebP, but I hope it can work. Right, it's uploading right now. Okay,
There
so
it is. Okay,
I sent in.
go,
Yeah.
There's a screenshot.
Yeah,
so
so
this is
basically-
yeah, what?
So basically, this was showcased in PDC 2003 by Hillel Cooperman, and I'm trying to make it like almost one like this. Like this is a Windows 7, So let me just. So basically, like this is what Longhorn could have been. The image that is sent in the screenshot in the chat. So basically, like I'm transforming Windows 10 into something like that. And
Yeah.
right now I'm working on a theme, if you can see. Yeah.
Mm,
I still need to work on these Windows things and more,
Well, I look at this screenshot. Is wow, it's quite close.
Yep,
to
it
be
is.
honest.
Not really. To me, I can see like like 10,000 flaws in here, but like eventually I will get there.
Yeah. Well, the missing thing is like
Yep.
in the title bar, the icons,
Mhm.
like the big icons, like
Yep.
beside the favorite. still missing.
Icons won't be much of an issue. The title bar icons will not be possible with Windows 7, to be honest, because of
Yeah.
limitations.
Yeah.
But I can do other things. I can do other things as well.
But so far it is quite close for me, in my opinion.
Not really. Kinda. I mean, I still have to make this Aurora, like replace these
Yeah,
gradients
the
with Aurora.
background.
Yep. and a few more things. Like the window frames aren't really quite accurate in my opinion, but it will get there.
So
Yep.
how many months are you working on at this time? Working on this project for this time?
A little less than 1 month. It's not been a much while.
Oh,
Actually, I was gonna do a different theme, but like then I saw like a good potential of Hillel. Like I was gonna make it look a little bit different, but now I'm more into this.
yeah. Oh, by the way, Geometric
Yep.
sent in like a screenshot from YouTube, like Filipino newcast goes on mention Windows XP Delta Edition. Oh, yup. So I think it is quite obvious like how much does like Windows XP Delta Edition has the impact. So well, I think a lot of people mistakenly saying that Windows XP Delta Edition is actually like an update to Windows XP, which I think it's a very wrong thing.
Yep. And I also have like a different logon screen for this. On this.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see that. Oh,
Yeah. It kind of looks bad, but like that's the best I can do, to be honest.
but it is quite close.
Yeah. If you set a password, then it will look a lot better.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I think it is because yeah, let me just
I think for the moment this like Windows mod, well,
Yeah.
yet another like such as Windows 10 to 7, or I don't know, like Rectify 11, maybe
Mhm.
people that are using Windows
Yeah.
7, maybe they still, if they want to use Windows 7 but like maybe make it more aesthetic to Longhorn, maybe they can use this if
yeah.
it is already like in a finished stage. Maybe in the
Mhm.
future, maybe I will make a video about this, but for now maybe you can
Yep.
finish yours.
Yeah. And I also have the desktop Aurora in this. Let me just it's just a dream scene, you know. Not much of a big deal, but still looks very nice. Here it is.
So you
I
can
just said
set that as a desktop background.
yeah,
Oh,
and it's like
are
yeah.
you using
If you
Dream
get like
Scene?
maybe yep, it's dream scene. Later on, I will probably get a better quality video for the Aurora.
Oh, that's quite a
Yep.
nice concept.
Yeah. Um, I mean, Longhorn was supposed to have the desktop Aurora, you know, but
Yeah, it's
like
supposed to
it
be.
was
I remember that.
yeah, it was although it was supposed to be like XML and stuff, you know, which definitely would have been better quality, to be honest. Like it wasn't really an actual video, but like a big XML file that would like play on the desktop, you know, kind of like active desktop but different, you know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, maybe you can fix some stuff before like
Yeah.
it is get fully released. Such
Of
as
course.
you
Of course
said
I
that
will.
the status bar is still blank. Yeah, like the folder one, still blank.
Uh, what blank? What's blank?
Like you said earlier, like the top part, you know, like the top part. Yeah, this.
Ah.
Like the top part is still blank. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
changed that to Aurora, right?
Yeah, I mean this the preview pane. Yeah, I will. The preview pane will be like I will just change the background image of this gradient to like Aurora.
Ah, yep.
Yes.
So, we are coming to an end. So, thank you for all
Okay.
people who are joining the voice chat. Ojas, Geometric, and Exodus. Yeah, I hope I can pronounce the name right. So, we are going to join to hop
You
in
say that like
into, yeah. We're going to hop into
Yeah.
the chat in the next week because
Alright.
probably in the next week we have more people joining, more fun and
Yes.
more opinion worthy, because just then we got Windows 11 debate stuff coming. And yeah, so be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you wanna join this voice chat in the next week, be sure to join the Everything Windows Discord server, because this is going to be weekly. I'll see you in the next video of Everything Windows. See you next time. Goodbye.